Hi, welcome back to the couch. I'm Bianca, I'm one of the bosses, and well, today I'm gonna start sharing my postpartum journey with you, which is a long time coming. Okay, so if you haven't watched my birth story, it was quite intense, so please make sure that you go and watch that. And obviously, I had a C-section, and I'm about 20 months postpartum right now, but I really want to focus on just the beginning in this video, and we'll take it along. So please remember to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, do all the things, and thanks for being here. So what I remember is the same day, like it was about 8 hours after my C-section, I got up for the first time. I couldn't stand up straight because of all the muscles that pulled together. I walked slow, it was painful, it was bad. For the first few weeks, at least up to week 3, I'd say walking was tiresome and it got painful after a while. And I also found that the most painful for me until about like 4 weeks postpartum or 4 weeks post birth was getting up, like from back, going on your side and pushing up. That was much more painful than standing up and walking. Much more. That was extremely difficult for me. Now, please bear in mind that I was extremely overweight before getting pregnant, and I did not do any exercise for about at least 2 years, maybe 3, but I think 2, before I got pregnant. So very bad place to start. Anyway, so wait about, let me see, I'm gonna tell you in a minute. So that's what I remember, and I remember bleeding for a while, not too long. I didn't really bleed long. I think I bled for maybe a week, and well, I started, getting excited about sexual activity around week 4, I'd say. And we had sex, I think, week 5, which was extremely painful. It kind of felt somewhat, if you're a parent or family member, just don't listen to this part, but it kind of felt like breaking your virginity again for me. It was very weird, and everything was different. Like the way you get excited is different, the way everything feels is different. It's very, very different. And then we didn't do anything for about like 2-3 weeks because I was like, that was too soon, bad idea, let's not do that again. And so we waited a bit until I felt like I could properly just heal and not get hurt doing anything. So yes, that happened. And I want to focus on like the first 3 months right now. So when I started breastfeeding, I started losing my pregnancy weight quite fast, I might add. And yes, I did do, the moment I got home, I started doing, actually in the hospital, no, the moment I got home, because you get like a physio consult in the hospital, they tell you how to do like Kegels and stuff and get up properly. But before I went in, I prepped myself and I did a lot of research, and I found this woman, a doula named Bridget, I think, Tyler. I'll just link her YouTube channel in the description. And guys, she's amazing. Like the advice she gives, it's terrific. So She has 4 videos. One is exercising, one is eating, one is, I don't know. But I followed her advice in healing after giving birth. Having a C-section is just as difficult and it takes a little bit longer to heal. So about like a week after the birth, basically I wrote down in my notebook that I was very emotional. I cried for no reason and I didn't even know why I was crying. I walked around the garden and it got a bit of pain after that. I was very tired and, well, my nipples were in a terrible place. And I took my plaster off. That's what I did like a week after the birth. And then the day after that, again, I said, I'm still tired. It was a good day and an easy day. Okay. The day after that, I was extremely hormonal. And again, my nipples, guys, breastfeeding, that's just a whole nother discussion. I'm not going to read every day. I'm just looking for the main points here. So on the 12th, which was 12 days after the birth, 12th of December, I said that I stopped bleeding for 2 days and then I started bleeding again. I did some things which I was not supposed to do because after a C-section, you're only allowed to pick up the weight of the baby. And, well, I kind of carried a few bricks. I did carry 1 brick at a time, but it was like a throwing, swinging motion, which was a very, very bad idea. And it was extremely painful after that. So, that happened. Don't do that. Please don't do that. And then here it is. So on 12 days after postpartum, I weighed 80 kilograms. Before I got pregnant, I weighed 78 kilograms, which is very, very, way too much because I'm a short person. I'm really short. And that's just overweight in all the categories. And then I ended on 87 kilograms. And according to the doctor's, the gynae's scale and weight, he said I only picked up 8 kilograms. So according to my calculations, it was 9. And according to his, it was 8. So that's really not a lot. But I was not eating much when I was pregnant, so it went well. And that's basically, let's just see. That's basically all I wrote down. But I do remember that for weeks and actually months after my 6-month checkup, there's a certain place on my scar that kept on opening. Like it felt like an extremely bad paper cut, and it kept on opening, and it would open and close and open and close and open and close, but it's literally like a millimeter or 2, and it lasted for about until like 12 or 13 months postpartum, and it's still painful if I push hard in the middle of the scar, but not on the sides at all. So I do think that something went wrong there with the healing part. However, exercising really helped. Immediately after giving birth, I started with my breathing exercises. When I was cleared at 6 weeks, I started doing ab recovery, which is very slow, very relaxed, and it's extremely helpful, and I really recommend doing that in whatever way possible. And I really feel that it wasn't that bad. My recovery wasn't that bad. The worst thing was my cut struggled to heal, and that's basically it. The mood swings, but that's hormones, and that has nothing to do with the actual C-section itself, but it has a lot to do with birth. So hormones is a thing. It's still a thing. Can I just add that? But I think that I healed up quite nicely. My directly after postpartum went very great. I felt good. I felt healthy. I felt very weird looking. All of your hormones, or no, not your, all of your organs feel loose inside and like it's just flopping around. And I don't know if I have appropriate photo. If I have, I'll put it here. But if I lie down on my back, it's like the whole stomach just boop sinked in, and I've never been ever that thin in my life. So that was cool. I loved it. I loved every moment of being able to count my ribs. That was amazing. And yes, I'll continue with the story in the next session. But I think it went great. I really recommend eating healthy if you can. Exercising if you can. Just not exercising, just like the breathing patterns and recovery. Really helpful. Follow advice, and it really went great. We actually had a lot of people over like a month after, which it drove me insane, and it still felt too soon. But it's all the emotions and hormones, and the struggling to breastfeed, and everyone wanting your company, but you're busy breastfeeding and just tired. But it was good. The first 3 months felt good. I felt good about myself. I had confidence. And I was healing. I was healing slowly, but well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.